Hello, Kieran Johnson. I'm the Executive Director for the Huntington Arts Council. We are based here in Huntington, New York, in Suffolk County, Long Island. And we serve, honestly, the entire Long Island region, both Nassau and Suffolk counties. We were established back in 1963. We're the oldest arts council on Long Island, through the works of Augustus Heckscher and Harry Chapin. We were established in order to, through the Cultural Commission of the town, along with the Cultural Commission of the President of the United States at the time, President Kennedy, which then led to the establishment of the NEA. So we proudly say that we're part of the establishment of the National Endowment for the Arts through Augustus Heckscher and the Cultural Commission under Johnson. One of our first core programs through the work of Harry Chapin was actually the Huntington Summer Arts Festival, which started right on the steps of Heckscher Park's Heckscher Museum, where it started with 4 basic bands, local bands, the community band, a local dance troupe, which has now grown to be 42 to 55 free shows a year in Heckscher Park, ranging from theater to dance, poetry, everything in between. Another core program that we have, you can see, is our Main Street Gallery. We do 9 to 12 shows a year, ranging from student work that you see on the wall here with our Journey Arts and Education program, where we have high school students have their own exhibition every single year. And it's absolutely fantastic to see what the students come up with through a full range of media and expression, from sculpture, fashion design, film, making of some small tarot cards. We see such talent coming out of the schools here in Long Island, ranging from Plainview, Old Bethpage, all the way to Kings Park and most of Huntington Township. These students also work within the broader scope of the exhibition program. Just our last exhibition, we had 36 artists in a juried exhibition, and 17 of them came from high schools, and the juror was none the wiser of who was being chosen. It's a blind jury process. So you have high school students who may have been making work maybe for 2 or 3 years, showing with professional artists who may have been working for the last 60 to 80 years, having a joint conversation about the work that they put together through their creative expression. The Arts Education program also features a large variety of work within schools. We have cultural artists go in and perform art about their culture and their storytelling. Just last week, we had Andrea Denvers go into Walt Whitman High School to teach storytelling through the art of bomba dance and Puerto Rican culture. The important aspect of this program is about cultural representation and storytelling in social studies and language acquisition. We have about 64 what we call discovery chests for students to take in, covering core programming of K through 12 learning that fulfill total New York State requirements. And the kids actually love these coming in. One of our largest programs is actually about re-granting and funding the arts as a whole. We are New York State's designated re-grantor for the New York State Council on the Arts, and actually now for the New York State Senate. We fund approximately 125 to 150 different arts programs across Nassau and Suffolk County. If it's arts related, we can fund it. We give out significant dollars into economic impact into the local communities through this program. Last year, we gave out a total of about $750,000 to artists and arts organizations and non-arts organizations to do arts-related programming. The whole staff loves working here and doing what's best for the creative culture across Long Island. We're all Long Island residents. We're all putting back into this sector that we really love. There's a critical need for funding. There's this perception that we have access to New York City money, and we don't. So we make sure that we're providing funds to Long Island, Nassau, and Suffolk County. And the organizations will work with a broad range, not having to say a ticket sale or things like that, that we can provide them funds so they can reach their target audiences. And we can see that through working within the schools. The exhibition program, it's so wonderful to see when students and established artists are really putting a show together. I was mentioning before, just last show, we had 17 of the 36 artists were included within the show, within the last juried exhibition. It's about the community as a whole in the end. Artists don't I think there's this, everyone thinks that there's this aspect that artists are always competing with each other. I've never once in the 8 years I've been here seen someone go, that's just student work, da, da, da. It's always been like, this is fantastic. And it's like, oh, and then there's like this like, oh my God, you're a high school student. So the established artists love having student work in the show because it's not student work, it's an artist and an artist. Because it's not a student show, it's an exhibition. So it's not about them being a student. They got in on being an artist. And that's how we always treat them. We always treat students that they are artist first and student second. And if you want to learn more about us, our website, we just redid our website last year. It is mobile friendly, it is more ADA accessible. And I'll also tell you that we really love subscribers to our free magazine. Tell us you want the magazine, we'll mail it to you. That's the deal. All of the information about the Huntington Arts Council can be found at www.huntingtonarts.org. And everything on there you can find from membership, donations, signing up for the magazine, the Summer Arts Festival schedule, all the Discovery Chest, any kind of grants that we're offering, any opportunities are on our website. And all of our socials are Huntington Arts with an S.